The Ministry of Public Health will be revising its procurement procedures to bring manufacturers and importers of pharmaceuticals up to date with international best practices. There was a new procurement document in 2016, and that document for the first time saw an open playing field for all in the sector. But some persons were not complying. In fact, only a few persons followed what the document required. This was according to Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Public Health, Ms. Colette Adams. The Permanent Secretary and the team from the ministry met with manufacturers and distributors of pharmaceuticals. Only a handful of persons turned up.
These challenges that you have, that we have, cause the system to be what it is today. We need to work collectively and in cooperation so that at the end of the day, the people of Guyana will benefit.
Mr. Cecil Jacks from the ministry's chain management system told the manufacturers and suppliers that the time has come for them to put their houses in order. He stressed that for too long persons have been lagging with drug distribution and said that with the new document, suppliers will either be forced to do better or be kept out of the sector.
The Ministry of Health has been beaten up for too long concerning the availability of medication. But again, it depends on the supply. It depends on the supply. And so for me, and on behalf of the Ministry of Health, we are advocating that you raise your supply issues. If we can develop your capacity to improve your supply issues, we will.
The other issue Mr. Jacks highlighted is that there are persons and businesses who are bidding for contracts but do not have the products to supply. This, he said, is totally unacceptable.
As a supplier, you will now have to go and create relationships with manufacturers or providers of these commodities. It will take time to create those relationships. And again, it will delay the delivery. So we understand these things. And that is why we want to share this list with you now. Start working with your suppliers.
Director of the Government Analyst, Food and Drug Department, Mr. Marlon Cole, in brief remarks, said that his department will take some responsibility for the lawlessness in the sector. He stressed that, among other things, the department still has some archaic laws to deal with.
That at Food and Drug Department, and we are culpable in this respect, we've been lax in that area, which has resulted in a lot of drugs that are suspected to be substandard in our local market as we speak.
Royden James, HGP Nightly News.